First, notice his background. His background is black, and he dances on this dance floor that was built for him, and this is his native background. You'll see later there's a way to turn this background off so that he can dance on your site and blend in with your site very well. Any case, let's move down here. As you see, when you select these little boxes are representations of his dance moves. Now, each dance move is independent, operates on its own, and he has 10 dance moves that he can do, each one labeled 1 through 10. And you'll see some of the more current dances and some he made up himself within these 1 through 10. Now, down below that, you have a general speed column. This general speed is the speed of all dance routines. So what that means have a lot of meaning to you a little later, but basically you're controlling the entire dance routine that you built. And you can make it go slow or fast, and then as you move this little bar, the numbers on the side here change to represent and allow you to keep track of where you are. Then you have a view dancing button, which we'll get back to. And then down below here is very important, is where you enter your website URL. Now, in my case, my website for my social site is myspace.com/snooptunes. In your case, it may be a friend ID in the case of MySpace assigned to you because you haven't assigned your website name, or it may be whatever name you've selected. We also, for MySpace users, have a secondary link that you can put in just in case you have assigned your site. You can put in your friend ID, and this is very important that you know your friend ID in the case of MySpace because you need both of them in order for this product to work correctly. So that's where you put in your MySpace ID here, friend ID. Now, if you only have a MySpace friend ID and haven't assigned yours, then all you need is the first one, and that's where you will put in your number, whatever that is. Now, going over here to the controls section, you can see I can turn show controls on and off. What this allows you to do is turn on the speed controls inside your website. This software is called the modeler. Once you build your dance routine, you create another piece of software called the viewer. Well, the viewer is where you view your dance. The modeler is where you build your dance. So if you want controls turned on in your viewer, you will simply click this button. That'll allow you to do a stop and start Snoop Tunes, allow your friends to stop and start Snoop Tunes, and adjust his dance beat. Then you got the transparent background option. This turns the background on and off so that if you want him to blend, let's say you got a different color scheme than black, then he can blend in with your background easily by turning them on and off. And then here's your buy button. We'll discuss that in a minute. So let's go and try a couple dances here. As you see, as I click on one, that brings up dance number 1. It's a bar represented by the length of the dance. And then also there's a number here that you may not be able to see, but once you get on the modeler, you'll see it. That represents the dance number. You see another speed control showed up. This is the initial speed of this particular dance move. Now, you can adjust that speed to the beat of your music. What I suggest is, like at this point, turn on your music while you're building your dance. Have a little fun. Watch Snoop Tunes jam. Build your own unique routine. Everybody's routine with the combination of these dances will be unique. You can just do the math that the number of different combinations you can have is practically endless because you can repeat, let's say, dance number 1 twice. Next time you're going to repeat it 3 times. Next time you can do 1, 2, and 3. Repeat 2, repeat 3. You can see what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's view this dance and use the speed control to adjust it. So you can see now he's at a his initial normal speed. And then let's say your beat is a little slower and you want him to move a little slower. That's a pretty slow song, but you can see it doesn't matter what type of music you have. He will dance to it and whatever beat you want.